everyone, my name is Jamie and I want to welcome you back to my channel where we review, demo, and discuss makeup and give commentary on the beauty community as a whole. So in today's video, I want to share with you the top 10 eyeshadow palettes that I have in my collection. And I'm going to be doing them in order from when I first purchased it to my most recent. So not necessarily whether I liked it the most, but so it's not in order of that. It's just in chronological order from when I purchased them. And so I don't want to waste any time. Let's dive right into it. The very first palette in my collection that is my favorite is the Carnival XL Pro palette by Be Perfect Cosmetics. And this is a collaboration with the makeup artist Stacey Marie. Let me show it with you right here. This is still available on their website. However, they came out with a sequel to this that is just as beautiful. I want to purchase it the next opportunity I get. But this is a bright color story with 2 rows of neutrals, and I love how they are organized. So you have your neutrals here, your greens and your blues, your pinks and your purples, and then you have your reds and your golds. And then on the side here, you have 3 highlighter palettes. The reason why I purchased this palette was Robert Welsh, the makeup artist on YouTube, spoke so highly of it. And I was just dipping my toes back into makeup. And one of the things that he said was, if you are a beginning makeup artist, this would be a wonderful palette to get because it has a little bit of everything in there to get you started. And I agree. The pigmentation is beautiful. The color variety is stunning. And the colors show up on the eyes just as vibrant as they appear in the pans. Like, let me show you guys a couple examples. Like, I'm going to take this green here and this pink. Let's see if you guys can see here. And I know swatches don't tell the whole story, but see how bold and vibrant they are. And let's see, let me show you one of the shimmers. Oh, how about Pink Me? That is one of my favorite. This is like a nice duochrome that goes from like a pink to a purple shift. Kind of like an iridescent look. Yeah, I absolutely adore this palette. I don't play with it nearly enough, actually. But if you are in the market for a large palette that gives you a lot of variety, this would be a wonderful one to go with. Next up is Textured Neutrals Volume 1 by Tati Beauty. And this is actually several months after I got the Carnival XL. But the theme with this is that you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different colors in 4 different textures. So you have like your red wine color, you have your neutral beige, you have a nice warm toned brown, terracotta color, a deeper, cooler toned brown, and then your black. And I really enjoy this because of the variety of textures in it. You have the names of the colors along here, and then it tells you what the different eyeshadows are, the textures are going up here. So you have matte, sequin, metallic, and glitter. I enjoy playing with all of it. You do have to be careful with the glitter because pressed glitters can be messy, so you do need a glitter glue to go along with it. But I just found it to be such a fun palette to play with, and I'm a fan of Tati. I know she has made her mistakes and has been in her fair share of controversy, but it seems like she's moved on from that, and I am super excited for her return to YouTube. This little guy is the Digital Future palette by BH Cosmetics. Now this is a mini palette that was $10. I picked it up while in line at Ulta. It was a total impulse buy, but it's also one of my most used palettes. It's basically a neutral palette with a couple pops of purples, pinks, and like 1 pop of blue. but the color payoff is so lovely. The shimmers go, and this is a great companion piece to my other palettes. So like I have some makeup palettes that don't have a lot of neutrals in it. So what I'll do is use those and then give a little pop of one of these just to go along with it. Or I have a palette that has beautiful matte shades, but I need like a nice metallic to go along with it. So I'll choose one of these right here. And I'll just kind of show you because I know these pans are little. But if you happen to see this at your local Ulta, definitely pick it up. It's for $10. You get so many different colors and it's really a fun palette to try. All right, so next up is the Midas Cosmetics Smoky Glow palette. I am a huge fan of Smoky Glow here on YouTube. She is a makeup and commentary channel who talks about a variety of things, but a lot of gossipy kind of stuff, but also serious topics as well. She always begins her videos by saying, "Hi friends," just like that in those tones. But isn't this such a pretty color story? And I love that she was able to collab with a small indie brand, one that is run by a woman of color as well, or person of color. I actually don't know if they are male or female. But at any rate, all of the shades just are so fun to play with, and they have a couple shades that are just like, oh gosh. The one shade that is the most popular, like so popular that they actually released it as a single shade, is Nutty. And Nutty is this nice duochrome that's like, let's see. It's a pink to blue shift. I'm gonna put this right here. Let's see if it'll show up. I don't know if you're gonna catch the shift on camera. You see that there? I don't know if the light will catch it, but oh my God, is that not like a beautiful shade? Look at how bold and colorful that is. Such a fun palette. I actually got the PR box. This originally came with highlighters and some lip glosses, but the palette is what really steals the show. If it is still available, I highly recommend you pick it up, and I highly, highly, highly recommend you check out Smoky Glow's channel. Next on my list is the Eternal Eclipse palette by Lunar Beauty. You didn't think you were gonna get through this video without a Lunar Beauty product, right? One of my absolute favorite makeup brands, run by Manny MUA here on YouTube. I also love his channel. Like, I adore Manny. He is so just funny and fun to watch. I check out every single one of his uploads. But at any rate, here's the color story. And this is like a dark, moody kind of color story. I believe that this came out in either December or November of last year. So, you know, you're in the dead of winter, everything's cold, getting kind of gloomy. This is a perfect color story to go along with that. All of the colors just work really, really nice. The component itself feels super weighted in the hand. Like, you feel like you're making an investment when you purchase a Lunar Beauty product. Some of my favorite shades in here are Sandstorm, Summer Sky, and Meteor. Like, they are my favorites. I also like Adamantium as well. But overall, just a wonderful palette. This is my very first eyeshadow palette that I got from Lunar Beauty, and it got me absolutely hooked. Next up on the list is the Cake palette by Glam Cosmetics. This is a Dominican American owned brand. And okay, first of all, look at the packaging. Is this not absolutely adorable? Oh my goodness. It's a little oven with the little knobs and everything. And then you open her up, and then you take this palette out. And the back of it has like the nutrition facts, which has like all of the ingredient lists in it. And this is like textured, all the sprinkles are textured, just really, really stunningly beautiful packaging. But the real show is on the inside, where you have your mirror on one side, and then you have this rainbow color story on the other. One thing that Glam is absolutely known for is their shimmer formula, and this one did not disappoint. Guys, Glam, if you love a bright rainbow colorful color story in your eyeshadow palettes, definitely check out Glam. Not only do they have the most adorable packaging, but these colors perform. Like, they show up and they are absolutely beautiful. Just to show you guys a couple swatches, I'm going to go in with the shade, let's go with Strawberry and Cinnamon. Okay. All right, so this right here is Strawberry. And then Cinnamon is a nice gold shade. I mean, guys, look at that shine. Is that not beautiful? Yeah, definitely. If you love bright and colorful makeup palettes, definitely check out Glam Cosmetics. Okay, this little guy is the Velvet palette by Ciate London. I received this in a BoxyCharm. And when I first saw this, I was like, okay, this palette is basic AF. Like, boring. But, and listen, it is a basic B makeup palette. However, it is basic in the best way possible. If you need a nice work-friendly makeup palette, then this is definitely one to check out. The shimmers look great. The mattes and the satins perform really nice. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't say that they're true mattes in here. They're more of like satiny mattes. So you got your shimmers and you have your satins. But this is a beautiful work-friendly color story. And with a little pop of fun, like some of these shimmers, like for example, this little guy up here, it's really cute and fun to play with. So I highly recommend this if you're looking for a basic palette. And this is the Forever Flawless Constellation palette by Revolution Beauty. And I don't love it for the packaging. I don't love it for the quality. I love it because it was a gift from my husband, my daughter. I was under the weather and they were out at Target and they know I love makeup. So my husband let my daughter pick out an eyeshadow palette that she thought I would like. And I do. I mean, look at how pretty this is. This is a nice, fun color story. Nice and dark with pops of bright neon colors coming through. Like the Venus and even this Neptune color is really bright. The quality is pretty decent. Like it's a good, solid drugstore formula. Like, and I mean that in the best way possible. Makeup Revolution can be very hit or miss with their quality, but I would say that this is a nice solid palette. It's gonna do what you need it to do. But like I said, I don't love it for the quality. I love it because it's a gift that came from the heart. Okay, getting down to the final two. And this one I spoke about relatively recently, and that is the Nostalgia palette by Ace Beauté. I got this from BoxyCharm. And look at how beautiful this color story is, guys. Nice, beautiful, warm tones. It just makes me think of summer and going out for a picnic. And I've featured this palette a couple times on the channel, and it's because I really do love it. The colors perform. I really like how the mattes work out. And even though there's only 3 shimmers, they absolutely coordinate with the rest of the colors in the palette. And I look forward to playing with this a lot more. And last but not least is the Lunar Beauty Life's a Drag Facelift palette. Guys, oh my goodness, I just reviewed this palette, but I love it so much. Like, I sincerely love this color story. I love how they perform. It is so much fun to dip into this makeup palette. When I want to do like a nice neutral look, I can have this side. When I want to have my fun, bright look, I have this side. And when I want to mix of both, I don't have to dip into more than one palette. The only shade that I'm not a fan of is Full Fantasy. I found it to be a little bit too chunky for me, but everything else about this palette I just find flawless. And honestly, with Full Fantasy, if I were to try it with a glitter glue, I would probably like it a little bit more. I just thought it was a regular shimmer, but this definitely performs more like a pressed glitter. So with the glitter glue, I need to try this again and revisit it. But anyway, guys, I love, love, love this palette, and I look forward to every opportunity I get to play with it. Great job once again from Lunar Beauty. So that is my top 10. What I want to hear from you guys are, what are some of your favorite eyeshadow palettes? What are some eyeshadow palettes that I should definitely pick up next time I'm shopping online or in store at like an Ulta, Sephora, even Target? I am into all price points. So whether it be, oh, I found this at the dollar store, to, oh, okay, we got some Pat McGrath level makeup going on here. I want to hear from you, and I would love to get some recommendations. So with that being said, I want to thank you all so much for joining my channel and visiting with me once again. If you like this video, please click the like button. It helps me out more than you can ever know. And furthermore, if you're not already subscribed, what are you waiting for? Click that subscribe button, and on top of that, hit the bell notification so you can be notified of every single time I upload. All right, everyone, I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care. Bye.